Hi and welcome to my tutorial. This is the video to my talk at the IFCC 2016. That's a super fun conference for art and communication. It takes place in Zagreb, Croatia each year. I did this talk and apparently it was quite funny when I did it, but for those of you who have been there, don't expect something similar because I'm sitting in my room right now alone, staring at the wall, and I have no idea how to be funny without thinking I'm just stupid. So I just try to sound reasonable and that should be enough. About myself, besides being not funny, my name is Nadia Ines and I'm a 2D concept artist living in Berlin, hence my accent. I started as an illustrator for magazines, comics, advertising in 2008, and since 2010 I work only as a concept artist for video and mobile games. So my career as a sketcher. In 2013, when I was drawing for a living for 6 years already, the amount of sketchbooks I actively used was, let me think, zero. Zero sketchbooks in 2013. But since 2014, I have created 19 sketchbooks, which include 6 different topics, and of these 19 sketchbooks I've finished so far 8 full sketchbooks. So there's this difference, right? 0 to 19 sketchbooks. The 0 is explained super easily. I'm not this natural sketcher at all. It has never come easy to me, and frankly it really has been a joy to sketch. I started out having to pay my rent with my drawings nearly right from the start, so all it meant to me was just work. But in 2014, I realized that I'm missing out, so I started to sketch. Because the thing is, when you enter the professional market, all you do is basically what other people want. So sketching may be the only way for you to draw freely, where you can take as long or short as you want, where you can draw simple or complex. But most of all, sketching, in my opinion, is free of pressure. It's free of guidelines and of expectations, and so it resembles the true voice of an artist. I think without sketching, you cannot talk, you can only reproduce. So over the course of these last 2 years, I've taught myself to sketch, learned how to get into the zone and how to fill page by page without thinking. And this is what my talk is about. It will be about activating, creating and maintaining a healthy sketchbook culture. And for that, I will provide you with checklists and give you little tasks in each chapter. If you follow my route and get your sketchbook really going, could you please post it online and tag me so I can find you and let your sketches inspire me back? That'd be awesome. How to sketchbook jingle. The whole talk will be divided into 3 steps, which I will finish and publish just one by one. I just need more time for them. This video is only about the first part. And the first step is about you waking up from your Sleeping Beauty dreams and get some extra sketching going. This will be especially useful for those of you that actually always want to draw but never do draw. And the chapter will be about why is that and how to overcome it. Then in the next videos is how to transfer that energy into your sketchbook. I have noticed that sketchbooks can be kind of scary to artists. So in this step, I want to introduce some hands-on techniques on how to keep you drawing and have fun while doing it. And in step 3, my favorite step, I will make you create a whole sketchbook empire. Short notice, each chapter will go down like this, that I will want something from you. And then I will give you the tools to actually succeed in doing that. So that means in this chapter, I want you to push out a high quantity of drawings, just draw like crazy, because I want you to activate yourself and also start trusting your imagination. And so you can do that. I will introduce you to challenges, but wait, I will introduce you to do the right challenges. First of all, we all know why we're here. Let's address the elephant in the room. I guess everyone who downloaded this video has a problem sketching in one way or the other. Some of you might even be at a total stop and you don't draw at all for yourself anymore. We all want to be creative without pressure and frustration, and theoretically it also sounds super easy to be that. But as soon as you then sit down in front of your blank sheet of paper, you just suck. And I want to know why is that. And I thought about it and I think it goes down like this. So this is you or me or any artist and we are happy. We just started drawing and everything is full of magic and fun and we just enjoy it and we just go for it. So we actually enjoy it so much that you decide to take art itself more seriously. So you run into the artist world, you maybe join a forum, or you upload stuff on an online gallery, or you go on a convention, and there you meet your origami. Amazing other people's sketchbook. And from here, so much can go wrong. The thing is, sketches are inspiring when they represent the artist's imagination and artistic voice. Skill level or technique might even come far after that. But you, after seeing something so awesome, you forget about that. And you just want to create something that is as good as what you've just seen. And this is just doomed to fail. Because you are actually starting to copy, you're copying, and you're trying to fit your own drawings into what someone else is doing. And the only thing you achieve by that is that you lose your own voice. You just disappoint yourself. And with each disappointment, you get more hesitant while drawing. You draw slower and you draw less, and then you start losing practice, which makes your drawing even worse, and then you stagnate, and at some point you even degenerate. And this is just really bad. And you start feeling the ticking time in your back. You get impatient. You think your time is running up because you cannot catch up to your goal. And becoming a good artist seems to be further and further away. It just adds time pressure on that already unhealthy expectations, and on goes that circle. On top of that circle, this wheel, with every spin, your artistic freedom gets less and less. You see that little orange stripe over there? That's your artistic freedom. It's just gone. Once you've lost trust in your own style, you will have no fun and no room to experiment anymore. And when you reach a total stop in drawing, you will have forgotten what your own voice sounds like. And this is the classic art block. In case you're in it right now, what should you do? Maybe this? Nah. That's so stupid. Okay, yeah. No, of course not this. Because seriously, never ever lower your expectations. Don't do this shit. Just change your expectations. When you find yourself in an art block, chances are that you probably focus on the wrong aspects of your work. And here we finally are, how to pick a right challenge. What's a wrong challenge? What's a right challenge? A right challenge is a certain quantity within a certain time. Like, as you can see here, are 3 drawings until 6 o'clock. You can basically have 2 different kinds of goals. You can have emotional goals, or you can have rational goals. And we do not want emotional goals. Emotional goals are something like, I have to make a portfolio piece, or I'm going to do something freaking awesome, or putting out some really good stuff on ArtStation. And of course, the one, I'm going to draw something that is as good as good old inspiration. All these statements are bullshit, because if you succeed or not changes every second with your mood. And by the end, you would just have spent a whole day with your worst fears in a room. What we want are rational goals. This such as numbers, something like, I'll do 5 illustration thumbnails, or I try to do 1 sketch a day, or I do a week of studying a certain topic, 30 minutes a day, or 3 pages of my sketchbook filled. These are goals that you can actually achieve. And the best thing is you can succeed no matter how rusty, unskilled, or frustrated you are. So this is the way to go. Now that you know what kind of challenges you should pick, I give you 2 more rules. The first one is pick up a challenge that is done fast. Like, I really admire Sketch a Day in May and Inktober. They're really awesome, but they're also super difficult. 31 days of constant sketching, seriously, who does that? Especially don't do it as your first challenge. I suggest you to take a challenge that you're literally not able to fail at. That is so easy that you have to succeed. The only thing that you need right now is just a major boost in confidence, nothing more. So prove yourself fast. And then, last rule, everything is allowed. All media, all styles, all effort levels. You can draw total shit on paper tissues, it still counts. Just fill up that number no matter what you do. Okay? Good. Next one. So do you remember that big change in my attitude in 2014, the 0 to 19 sketchbooks? It all started like this. 100 phases in 7 days. And God, I really don't like to draw faces. I'm really much more into other stuff. But I found this challenge as a side note on a blog, and I succeeded, and I felt pretty good about myself. And actually, I got over an art block with it. I really unblocked an art block that at that time was 8 years old with a 1-week challenge. So that's cool. So 2 months later, I did the next challenge, studying 14 animals in 14 days, to the point that I can draw them from all perspectives without reference. That was my goal. And after that, I joined the infamous Inktober in fall. That was a third challenge. It's 1 ink picture for each day of the month, 31 in total, and it was a fucking blast. Doing challenges to boost your free drawing works so good that now whenever I come right out of a long-term project, which lasts 6 to 9 months, I just do 1 small challenge and I'm ready to go again. So basically, what has been this: when you change your expectations into something that you can achieve with endurance and willpower, it turns into something like this. You're just super happy, and disappointment just changes to satisfaction, and impatience turns to excitement. Oh my God, it's so romantic. The thing is that this time you're proving yourself right. You do have it in you. You improve with every challenge. And best of all, your artistic freedom also grows with the fun. This is also a loop like the other one, and it will sustain itself and bring you to the right mindset to develop an own artistic vision and stylistic language. And that was it, the first chapter of my talk. Here's a summarized takeaway. You can go and start sketching on whenever you can find now, trying to just get the numbers of a challenge done. And in the meantime, I will work on the next chapter, which will come in, I hope, June 2016, maybe a bit earlier. So as a sneak peek or a reminder, step 2 will be about helping you to transfer your now random experimental sketching into a solid sketchbook. For that, I will give you techniques and methods to maintain that energy level and to have fun while drawing and sketching. So I hope this chapter was fun, and see you soon.